in this world. I want to thank you for stopping by Filipina Love Connection. This is my very first video for a Filipina Love Connection. And so for everybody out there who's in the Philippines or people in the United States who are thinking about going to the Philippines, this is what my channel is going to be all about. And so today, you can see I'm on the road. Today, my first video is going to be me taking one of my daily walks to get exercise and to show you around Sacramento, California, United States. And so for everybody in the Philippines, the USA. And welcome to the USA and welcome to my channel, Filipina Love Connection. And so a lot of the reasons that I'm starting this channel is because I'm a retired man, and like a lot of retired guys in the USA, we would like to come to the Philippines and maybe find a love for the rest of our life, or find our new love. And one of the reasons we're doing that is not because there's not millions of people in the US, because there are. It's just because, you know, when we, as us Americans, as us Americans here, when we watch vloggers from the Philippines, you know, we get a different perspective of what young women are like, or what, for that matter, women in their 50s, 60s, 70s. We get an idea of what life could be like. Because in the US, so many people are spoiled, and we have everything, and things have just changed so much. You know, women don't stay home, do cooking, do cleaning, wait for their husbands to come home, put their arms around them, give them massages. And the thing is, here's one of the things. It's not like, it really isn't like we're expecting servants. It sounds like that we're expecting somebody to just always be there for every need that we have. No, it's not like that. What it is, I'm sorry, the sun is the sun's back of me. Let me see if I go over this way a little bit, see if I can get away from that sun so much. It's a little better. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle of the road, but you know, with COVID, you don't, look at this, it doesn't matter where I point, you just don't see anybody. And so it makes me going for my walk very easy, and I don't have to wear a mask, I don't have to worry about that type of thing. So like I was saying, it's not like we're expecting a servant or anything. It just kind of reminds you of, like, for a gentleman like me, how things were when we were young. You know, my mom, I just turned 70. I know, don't I look good for 70? Actually, I just turned 71. So, yeah, complete honesty there. And I wasn't trying to lie. I'm not used to being 71. I just turned 71. So, no, but yeah, and I've tried to keep my figure, and you see me now, I'm walking. I exercise every day. So, no, so it's not like we're trying to find servants or anything. We would just like a life that is more like what we remember, you know, especially us older guys. And it's very refreshing to know that if you're going to treat a woman well and be there for her all the time and love her unconditionally, that that it will be respected and also given back as well. And that's what I see when I watch the vlogs in the Philippines. I see respect for parents. I see respect for siblings. I see respect for I see appreciation for what you have, even though what you have compared to America is not a lot. Um, but those are only the things that we're talking about, like there. Those are only physical possessions and type of things. What I see in the Philippines uh, is actual caring and loving of people. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I have to have the newest iPhone. I have to have this. I have to have that. And in America, that's what you really get. Uh, Let me say this before I get in trouble with all American women. Not all American women are like that. They really aren't. They're not. There are some great women, and my wife, she passed away 2015. She was a great gal. She wasn't like that, but it's more and more that way. You know, it's 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 just getting more and more feminism rather than feminine. You know, uh, and I'm not even trying to say anything bad. I will probably get some bad comments, but but you know what? Nobody can deny that the U.S. is different than a lot of other places where people have to work extremely hard, and they appreciate uh, a good wife. They appreciate a good husband. They appreciate that somebody is there for them. Uh, you know, you see so much where it's everything is me, 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 me. I'm the greatest. I'm the double greatest. You know, and so uh, I may not be communicating this in the. This is not something that's scripted. I'm just out here winging it. You know, I'm just out here sharing my thoughts and my feelings. So, and again, I don't represent all of American men, and I'm not trying to communicate that all American women are like that. I'm just saying it's more and more, and it's very difficult to find somebody that you feel like you can just come home to. They're going to be there for you, you know, because really, when it gets down to it, when it gets rightly down to it, even though some women may want to argue and fight about it, which is part of the problem, you know, because if you can't see reality and you're just going to scream and yell, who needs that, you know, really? Because should be able to talk things out, you know, and get along. So, you know, that's just all part of it. So when and me, like a lot of American men, I'll show you. I'm heading this way over this bridge, and there's a park over there. So that's part of my walk. I go to this park. Well, we've already walked, I don't know, quarter of a mile. That's the fun of being able to do a vlog doing this while you're walking, because you can get there in no time. It doesn't seem like I've been walking long because I've been talking to you guys. And here I am already to this bridge. You can see this is in back of me. And on both sides, it goes both ways like that. And yeah, so I live in Sacramento, California, USA. And but yeah, so I just wanted to say that from all of the vlogs I've seen, and I watch a lot of them, and I'm sure if you guys are from the Philippines and you watch a lot of vlogging, if you're watching this, you probably watch a lot of other vlogs, and so I've seen a lot from where you are, and so this will not get to the Philippines till it's going to be another day, you know, that this vlog will be in the Philippines for you to watch. But I lost my train of thought there. No, so a lot of vlogs I've seen, what I was getting to is you have probably watched a lot of the same vlogs I have. And I think my vlog, while a lot of things might sound the same, because there's already been a lot of vlogs, you know, but I think I do, and I can, from my age, can provide a lot of perspective. And on the U.S. men's side of this whole thing, how we would feel, or what we're looking for, or how, and also at the same time, besides me being able to add value, if people ask questions, because I'm gonna be going live, and people can ask me anything they want to. I'm on my own quest. One of the reasons I'm starting this channel.
On your left.
Oh, there we go. So, okay. I will jump over here. Got some bicyclers. Yeah, a lot of times I don't see anybody, but we had a couple of bicyclists go by. Yeah, so I think I will be a good liaison between America and the Philippines, and questions that guys might have, because I have seen so much and I've talked to people. I have subscribers to a different channel.
Hi guys, I just wanted to interject a few names here because I was out walking around and trying to think of the people that I listen to. So I wanted to put some shout outs of the people and get the names, the right names. So one of the guys I like to really listen to is Rike, Life Beyond the Sea. He's a great guy, full of great information to listen to. And also, of course, I said Filipina P. She's an amazing gal, very well educated, very well spoken, and just great videos, great vlogs. And also, you have another great vlogger, and she goes under the name of Ging's Adventures, and she's great. And she's joined with Miss V, Miss V's Diary. A lot of times they are joining each other because they're good friends. And the other gal that I really like a lot is Short Province Girl, and she met her fiance on a dating site, and they haven't gotten married yet because family can't get together during this COVID thing. But they're a great couple, and she does a lot of great vlogs, as well as she's won singing contests. She sings very well. So I just wanted to name a few names. Also, there's Yulia Mana, Amana. And she's pretty good too. She has a nice big heart and gives you a lot of good information, as well as the other gals that I mentioned, and Enrique. And another guy also that gives good information is Gio in the Philippines, Gio in the Philippines. And so just wanted to give a shout out to those people, because I couldn't just off of my head remember the names, but I've watched an awful lot of vlogs, and through those vlogs I feel like I've met a lot of nice people, and I believe at my age that I will be able to bring a different flavor. But many of the vlogs are basically going over similar things, like why we would be attracted to Filipinas, why would we, what are the benefits of marrying a Filipina, what are Filipinas looking for in a foreigner. And so a lot of these things have been gone over, but I still think I can add my own flavor. And hopefully, I know a few of these people who have gotten a big jump because they were interviewed by Rike. And I'm hoping that maybe somebody will want to interview me, and I can get my name out there, and that I'm able to help in some way bridge this gap between America and the Philippines, even though there's quite a bit out there already, because I think there's a place for all of us, and I think that we can help each other in a lot of different ways. So I just wanted to bring this out before I continued my video, and we're going to start continuing the video.
you guys will enjoy this. Now here's a park behind me that I'm going to go. And you know what I'm going to do? Because you can see how low the sun is over there. I mean, you probably can't see it as well as this is. The camera, my camera's not really picking up the sun, but if I turn around, I can actually see the sun. There, you can see the brightness between those two trees. That's the sun. So before it gets too late, I'm going to start heading back that way. Because once that sun is down all the way, it gets pretty cold. Here's the park that I'm by right here. You can see that. There we go. That's Summerfield Park. That's very close to where I live. And so my plan is to try to get to the Philippines. And I mean, I've been in the United States my whole life. But I see the friendliness of the people. I see the joy, even though they don't have much. We'll bring their kids here. They have what they need, even though they could use more. You know what I'm saying? They are. A lot of times I see them. You know, they have their parties and they have their dinners and they get together and they're with their family, and that's one thing that draws you to them as well, because family is so important. And it is completely different. And I just believe that that's the place I would like to be. And so I hope you guys from the Philippines will accept me, and that I can come there and find the love of the rest of my life, and also be able to help a lot of other people if they have questions or they want to talk to me about anything. Then I'm going to be available for that. And a lot of what I do when I do my live streaming will be take questions, you know, and because I have learned quite a bit, and of course I'm going to be one of those guys too, that it's going to be an informational thing, because I want to help as many expats who have any ideas of going to the Philippines, and not just helping other people, because some of it for me is to help other people, but also for happiness, to get happy myself, to find somebody that will love me for me, and also me love them for them, and we will stick together till, you know, the last breath. You know how it goes. You know, till death do you part, kind of like it's supposed to be. And I can tell you guys, if you are Americans, if you, when you go, and I will have this in tips, I'm going to do different tips, you know. A lot of people do tips. It's not like I'm unique, but I will do, you know, 5 reasons why you should marry a Filipino, this and that. But I was just going to say that if you go to the Philippines, guys, there's no such thing as divorce. You don't really get a divorce in the Philippines. And even if you could, which you can't, what you can do is, if you feel like it's just not working out, or you got married but you really you're not all that similar, which it's hard to believe, and I don't think very many people do that, especially foreigners. When you go there, you're so welcomed, and you find a good Filipina. You're not going to marry someone that you might think you're being scammed, or they're not sweet to you, or anything like that. So because there's no such thing as divorce, there is such a thing called annulment. But you have very strict rules about what constitutes reasons for an annulment, and good luck with that. You know, I mean, all I'm really saying is, when a Filipina marries you, she basically knows it's for life, because there is no divorce. And most of them would probably tell you, and I'm sure they would, that they don't want a divorce anyway. They will stick with you till the bitter end, from what I've seen, what I've observed, and people I've talked to. And so, you know, we kind of, I mean, that's a blessing, because if you get married, don't you want somebody who's there that has got your back, somebody you can always talk to, somebody you can always count on, and you know they're going to be there for you. And yeah, I mean, it just doesn't get much better than that, guys. And you know, in this country, if we don't like something for any reason, 6 months you're divorced, or 9 months you're divorced, at least within a year. It's been, my wife passed away, so it's been a long time, so I don't know exactly, but it's a short amount of time. And there's no fault divorce in the United States, or most of the United States anyway, California for sure. So maybe it is getting a little bit chilly, but I'll go show you guys something. I can bring you here another time, but let me show you. We have cactuses here that actually grow fruit. I'm going to turn this over. So on my walk, guys, there's these cactuses here. And I don't know if you've seen cactuses before. I mean, I'm going to probably have a lot of viewers from the US too. But look at these cactuses. Did you see the fruit on these cactuses? Look at that fruit on those cactuses. And I didn't really know this till a little while back, that the fruit that grows on, I'm sure a lot of people don't even know that cactuses grow fruit. Yeah, but they do. And they're pretty good sized. And what you do is you take that off of there, comes right off, you take that off of there, and you skin all those little spiny things you see, those spots away, and there's fruit inside of it. And I don't think I've ever had it. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've never had it. It seemed like I was shown a long time ago, but I don't think that I ate it. But they say, and this is part of my walk, there's the walking path that goes all the way down there. And if you go this other way, you can walk all the way down there. But because of the late evening, I'm going to turn this back around. Because of the lateness of the evening, I'm just going to start heading back. We do not have a huge problem like with mosquitoes as it gets to be dusk here, but there can be a few, and I will avoid getting bit if I can anytime. But really, not much to worry about here for the most part. And so, you know, guys, I really appreciate you coming by and visiting with me today. My name is Robert, but most of my life, people at school or most places, they call me Bobby. Bobby is a nickname for Robert, and I don't know why. I mean, Bobby doesn't sound anything like Robert, you know, but that's how it is. And a lot of people are called Bob. You know, that's the most popular nickname for Robert is Bob. I've met thousands of Bobs. You know, it's funny. Sometimes you go to play golf, and they put you with other people when you're alone. And I've been connected with 2 other Bobs out of 3. So it's been 3 of us Bobs in the same group playing golf. So very common name. But my mom used to always call me Bobby, you know. And whenever your parents or your mom was mad at you, she would always say, "Robert, you get in here." You know, say you're coming home late or whatever, you know. But when things are normal, and she's just calling you by, like, say you're just your name to come home come in to eat something, she'll go, "Bobby, it's time to eat," you know. So I like Bobby because it was not when my parents were ever mad at me, "Robert, you get in here," you know, that type of thing. So anyway, you can call me Bobby, and I will probably use that in most of my vlogs. And so thanks for coming and visiting with Bobby. And I will be making another regular type video besides out walking, and I will have that to the Philippines before probably another few days, another week. So until I see you again, everybody have a good evening and God bless.